So I went jogging for the first time since I was born in '89, 25 years ago. My lungs felt like they detached from whatever they was connected to, took a dive into my liver to soak in the excess alcohol to relieve themselves from the pain that they endured during this crisis. What's good, y'all? I hope your night, day, evening.
Does she have a typo here? Oh, I don't think she put a space in between of and hearts. Yes, I noticed that in like the 3 seconds it was there. Oh yeah, in the loving memory of hearts. Now that could just be, the font, whatever. But just something I noticed.
What's good, y'all? I hope your night, day, evening, whatever it is going well. Yeah, I'm still fighting cockroaches. But other than that, everything is good. But hurrah! It's that time of the year to do another Q&A video. First, before we get started, we got some things that we need to get out the way. One, press the like button before we get started because I'm not playing with y'all. And second, I am going to be at Santa Clara University speaking at a diversity event on January 3rd.
Oh, so basically what you said is like the video because it doesn't matter what you're going to say. All right, so I cut the video off here, like your video, and go on, and you saved me. Let's see, this is a 9-minute 37-second video, 49 seconds in, which means you saved me about 8 minutes and 52 seconds. So hurrah, hurrah! Thank you for saving me the time because apparently I don't have to listen to you if all I have to do is like your video up front because I'm not playing with you. When you do that, it completely devalues your opinion because it's just like the video. Okay, whatever. All right, I'm done. Like, what's the point? Like, by the time I end this video, what else? Wait, you gonna ask more of me? I'm sure you will.
I want to do a meet and greet beforehand, so all the information that I know is down below. So please come out if you live in that area because I'm never there. I don't think the event is public, but still try and make it to the meet and greet. Hey, focus. Don't click out. This is gonna be a long ass video. I need you here with me. Come on, we are a...
So, like the video, but now you need me here. You know, I'm starting to think you're about to ask me for money, but go on. I'm sure you...
units. And the last bit of news is that we went ahead and started a Patreon page. If you don't know what that is at all, the link is the first one in the description. I wanted to find a way to complete every goal that we have for the year and also to be able to donate to one of my favorite organizations. The video on the Patreon page will explain everything so I don't have to do it here. But if...
Wait. I'm gonna roll that back for a second because that was a curveball for me. What did you say there?
we went ahead and started a Patreon page.
I got that. What was that after that?
If you don't know what that is at all, the link is the first one in the description. I wanted to find a way to complete every goal that we have for the year and
all right, I'm still with you.
also to be able to donate to one of my favorite organizations.
Okay, to donate to one of your favorite organizations. I'm gonna press the pause button right here because I want you to hold that for a second. If you really just wanted it to be, about the donations to one of your favorite organizations, why not just have some of your fans donate directly to a aforementioned organization that you have left unnamed? Because then you get some people who are skeptical, like myself, who'll be like, is that favorite foundation your back pocket? Is it your front pocket? Is it your safe? Is that foundation your bank account? Like, we don't know if it's unnamed. Now, maybe you go on later on the video and you clarify who this favorite organization or foundation that you were talking about, this charity, etc., etc. However, as we stand right now, why not just have you donate to them? Now, maybe their link will be in the info bar. I don't know. Haven't watched this video for the first time being here. So let's continue.
The video on the Patreon page will explain everything so I don't have to do it here. But if you are a 100% down-ass supporter, the Patreon page was made specifically for you. But it's cool.
Now, before we go any further, you said that you needed me to stick here and watch the whole video. But now you're saying that this video doesn't explain anything about what you're about to talk about, which means you're just going to have enough, 8 minutes of fluff here? Or are you actually going to explain, and what you just said wasn't really logical to say at all? Because at that point, what you're about to say really doesn't matter. Now, let's say you do have a Patreon. Okay, let's go over to your Patreon page, which we will be sure to do at the end of this video. But please continue.
It started because why not? I'd rather take the chance of just trying rather than not trying at all. So without further ado, here are the questions of 2015. Angela asked me, would you rather be able to fly or read minds? I really don't want to be in the air on purpose. And I don't necessarily care about what other people are thinking, but for the sake of trying to point out the fake bitches, we're gonna go with read minds. When are you bringing back that watermelon bikini? Dude, if everybody right now went to go support the Patreon page, I will knock on everybody's door with a telegram dancing in watermelon. But you guys asked this question a lot and let me address it. The reason why I didn't continue to dance in fruit is
There's no way.
legit father material. If Hollywood decided to make a movie about you
There's no way.
why not? Like, why not just try? What can go wrong? Because that's what we really need to do this year, is just why not? Why not this and why not that? Why not go do this and try that? But there are a couple things in the works, and I'm not going to tell you who it's going to be. You're just going to have to sit and be surprised. And go ahead, pat yourself on the back because you got through another Q&A, boo. Look at yourself.
Wait. I'm gonna go to your channel. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way on this planet. There's no way on this earth. There's no way. That's a lie. You're lying to me.
Hey, it's hard.
Right now, that $239 a month. Okay. If you're reading this, you must be a very avid supporter interested on what this is all about. Let's not get ahead of yourself there, kid. There is nothing I love more than making videos. Obviously. Spreading awareness towards serious issues that I feel strongly about. Being silly. Yeah, because, those are two things that, we all love putting together. Hashing out the serious issues and being silly. And making music has always been a passion. All right. For it to be an actual career where I can do all of those things at once is a super surreal dream. Let me put this on Do Not Disturb right now. Okay, so, and a true blessing. But we have bigger plans to achieve at the highest level possible. The people who support both of my channels, oh, you have both. All right, you have more than one channel. That's awesome. Really make me feel like my life is worth living. Oh, it's one of those patrons. Okay. I have several tasks, not tasks. Like, if you're going to ask for money, I highly implore you, can you at least get a spell and grammar check going? I mean, if you're really going to have the nerve and the gall to ask me for money for something that you probably shouldn't have, at the very least, can we get the grammar right? Like, at the very least, can you at least show that there was an effort and a care and a damn and a fuck given towards your audience to at least make things coherent? Please! But, let's continue. Anyway, so, I have several tasks that I'd like to complete this year, and I won't be able to do them without the help of you guys. Obviously, otherwise this page wouldn't exist, and then emoticon face. So, why was this Patreon page created? 1. A portion of all the money made on Patreon, 10%, I will donate to GLAAD, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation. The fight for equal representation is being fought for by so many queer folks on YouTube. But GLAAD has fought the good fight for decades before us to make sure that we have equal representation in the media. Look, I'm no expert on math, but 10%, if you're going to give it to charity, I mean, that's fine and dandy and all, but this isn't like you're donating the money. Like here's the thing that I've always said about Patreon donations, okay? When some of the money goes there, you shouldn't be the one that feels good about it because it's not your money that is making a direct contribution. Now, I understand you probably already donate some sort of sufficient amount of funds to the foundation, and that is fine and dandy, and this could be a way to get more people to donate through you into that mindset of getting into the charitable spirit. But when you're asking for money for basically just doing what you have already done and have continuously done for free, and we already know you make ad revenue off your YouTube videos, so let's not act like we don't know that. And now that the fact that you have admitted you have 2 channels, one having over 300,000 subscribers, let's just not act like you're losing out on the monetary value of life. Now you're asking for a Patreon to get an extra set of untaxable goods or funds into your account, which once again fine and dandy and everything, but some of that is going to go towards charity, 10%. Now, I'm no expert here, but 10% seems like a very low number, especially if you're going to tie it into your charitable works. I'm just saying, since this is money that is just coming to you, I'm just always a little ginger and tender when people throw donating to charity into their Patreon pages. But, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say you're going to do a great on job on that. All right. Now, number 2. Having a secure monthly income for purely making videos and music will allow me to reach the stars on all my future projects. I'd be able to hire a film crew to make the stories I create come to even more life. That was a weird way to word that sentence, but okay. I'd be able to produce short films, host events, visit schools, buy more music studio time, better equipment, and collaborate with some of my favorite people whom I never thought I could. So with more money, I'd be able to collaborate with other people, which I guess makes sense because, there's no way there's no better way to get into someone else's good graces than by showing money in their face. I mean, that's just one way to do it. Now, number 3, I really want to be able to fund a worldwide tour, make better t-shirts, and finally, make that lesbian web series I've always wanted to produce and see come alive one day. Alright, now look, once again, I'm no expert on how, taxidermy and stitching and things of that nature work. I'm no cloth expert. I'm no sewing expert. I'm no carpenter. But let me just ask one simple question here. You said that you want to be able to make more t-shirts. So you want more money from your fans so you can then sell more shirts to your fans. So you want me to give you more money so you can make me have more options of what I need to give you more money for. If it wasn't so crooked, I'd say it'd be downright genius. Anyway, let's continue. So she wants to do a worldwide tour. She just wants to do more while giving back to the community that's rooted me on the past 5 years on what I love doing. So you want us to give you more money so you can give us more options to give you more money so you can give back to the community. But what you're giving back requires us to give you more money. Okay, I just want to make sure I got this right. I'd like to travel and spread the word to young adults out there who need to hear that no matter your exterior, character, sexuality, or gender, all things are possible. That's a good feel-good story. That's awesome. And don't get me wrong, I believe that more people should say that, and that should definitely be heard. But you're on the internet already, so you definitely already have an outreach that is basically infinite due to the fact that anyone who has internet can find you. Now you say you want to travel, and you want to go out, and you want to spread your love, and you want to go places here and there, etc., etc. But, what's this here? Having a secure monthly income purely, I mean, you even put it in all caps, purely making videos. But now it's, you want to travel and you want to talk to people. I'm just saying. Hosting meet events. I'm just saying. You got to keep it in the box. If you're going to put it in a box, keep it in the box. Don't put it in the box, say it's just for the box, then take it out the box, then say it's only for the box when it's in the box. But when it's outside the box, it's okay because I said it that way. Just say it. Okay. Now down here they have clarification like, do I have to pay in US dollars? No, pay in any currency. I don't have that much money. Can I still be a Patreon? You can give up to $1. The cheap stuff. The cheap stuff. So let's see what her rewards are. If you pledge $1, I'll follow you on one social network. Twitter, blah, 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 blah. Now, each of those subsequent follows of people who are going to only donate $1, let's be honest, each of those follows becomes less and less and less and less and less and less and less significant. Let's just say you get 10,000 people to donate $1, you get $10,000 a month, well, that's fine, but then you have 10,000 people who are now being followed by you, or excuse me, that you're now following, thus they're not really going to get anything that's quote-unquote beneficial out of it other than saying, they followed me, but I had to buy them to do it! Like, they don't really care about you, they just care about the fact that you gave them $1 per se, so that's not really a quote-unquote thing, but it's $1 perk, so it's whatever. It's really hard to make $1 perk that's worthwhile, so I guess we could let that slide. Now, the $5 perk. If you pledge $5 or more a month, well, let's just be real here. A follow from me on one of your favorite social network sites, a thank you tweet for supporting, a Google Hangout session, and once a month I will do a Hangout with 30 minutes with up to 8 of you at a time, where we can get to know each other a little better. So let's see. 8 of you, plus her, which would be 9. So let's see. 9 goes into 30, 3 times with the remainder of 3. So each of you gets about a rough, 3 minutes to talk? Awesome. Brilliant. You all get 3 minutes for $5 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, that's more than $1 a minute. Not to mention you're going per month. So let's just say you do this for a whole cyclical year. That's $60. So that's almost $20 a minute, roughly. But, hey, don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Now, $25 or more per month. If you pledge $25, you will get the follow, you get that. But then you get a free signed copy of my album once it's finished, and a personal phone call so we can talk about how awesome you are. Now, don't get me wrong. $25 a month, that's over $200 a year. That's a pretty decent investment, as I believe it's $250 a year. I could be wrong. Don't check my math on that. But anyway, so with that said, $250. We're gonna have a phone call. We're gonna chat it up. You know, that's fine. Whatever. Now, a free signed copy of my album once it's finished. Now, don't get me wrong. Look, I'm no expert on, you know, people out there on the internet. Like, I'm not an expert in a lot of categories, ladies and gentlemen. I think you've learned that from this video so far. But with that said, I have one question. Who are you? Because I've never heard of you before. This was brought to my attention by Rio Girl 18. I have no idea who you are. I've never heard of you before. So your autograph means nothing in the grand scheme of it. What does it mean? Who are you? I don't know you. I understand you're trying to make a name for yourself and maybe you'll blossom, but maybe you won't. And I understand that, you know, an autograph may be a great thing because obviously 2 people have already signed up for this donation perk. But with that said, I have a question. Like, who are you? Like, what makes your autograph so good? Like, ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee you if I walked up to Morgan Freeman and said, can I have your autograph and I'll give you $25 a month, I guarantee you he'd take it because I'm paying for it. Most people who you know who are infinitely bigger celebrities than you, when you ask for an autograph, you just ask for it. There is no I have to give some sort of $25 per month commitment to you. But that's just me. Now, $50 or more. You get all the perks, but you also get a no longer available limited edition autograph Heartbeat t-shirt and or tank top. You know, and no longer available, but it's limited. It's no longer available, but people already have it. But now that it's no longer available, even though people who haven't donated to her but only bought the shirt already have it, I don't even have to explain this one. Then you have 75, where you get a personal Skype call, video call that fits your schedule for 30 minutes. I'm sorry. I got a little agitated there. $75 a month for 30 minutes. You're fired. No, she's just fired. Like, that's a joke. You're fired. You are beyond fired. Like, when I say you're beyond fired, you are donezo. Okay? Now, the next perk. Because, you know, that's what? $3.33 a minute? But okay. Skype video call. Awesome. Anyway, so for $100, that Skype call gets changed to an hour. Whoa! Hubba hubba. $100 an hour. Count it. But you also get a care package filled with lovely goodies from me to you. A care package that ain't gonna be $100 worth of gifts. Meaning, if you did it for the gifts, I question your sanity. But if you are donating to her cause because you really believe in her, you know, that's just a faith donation. Fine. $250 or more per month. Have a meet and greet in your city after 2 months of your pledge. So you have to spend $500 to get a meet and greet in your city. And you get an entire vlog on their YouTube channel made for you. $500. If I'm going to give somebody $500 and $250 a month committed and $500 guaranteed up front, I better get more than a hi, how you doing? And it's not even like a private meet and greet. It's a meet and greet in your city, which would mean all of her fans in her city. Basically, you just paid to have everyone else take up all the time. But what's that here? I don't see a Skype call here. I don't see the Skype call listed in this one. Nah, I'm sure you get it. I'm sure you get it. There's no way. There's no way you wouldn't get that. $500, I will fly to your location and personally give you a hug, hang out with you for the day, and treat you to lunch. Treat you to lunch? After 2 months of pledge? $1,000? You ain't treat me. I'm $1,000 in the hole. I'm $1,000 in the hole. Treat me to what, mate? Treat me to what, mate? No. Treat me to what? What, a $50 meal? Okay, $50. No, let's go extravagant. We do it big. We do it super big, guys. We do it super big. $300. I'm still $700 in the hole. But that might be none of my business. Might just have to take a chill pill on that one. All right, fine. $10,000 or more so a month. I will show up to your house in a watermelon bikini. let's look at the milestones. Let's just look at the milestones. Scroll right on up to the milestones. Okay, all right. For $1,500 a month, if they get there, they'll be able to work on an album. So this is an album that you apparently can't make yet, but you want to give away a perk to a signed album, but you can't make one right now. Okay. 2,500. Meet and greet comedy tour. Build a website. So for 2,500, y'all be able to start setting up a tour and build a website with tour dates and exclusive content. I'm looking to book small venues to perform comedic routines. Patrons get free tickets to any show in your area. So you're giving away free tickets, even though they already paid basically up front to even get you to the venue, which is fine, because then you get to the venue. But then again, how would you be making money if the people who you are giving the money to already get free tickets, unless you're waiting for people outside and you get a cut of the people who would join, but people don't know you unless they already know you, but if they're patrons. But let's just say there's people who don't donate but know of you, so then they come. But I couldn't see that being in big droves unless you're going to charge like $45 a head. But even if you're doing that, I don't see how it's worth it. But hey, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 5,000, produce a web series and hire a crew. 10,000 a month. I will show up at the top patron's house in a watermelon bikini. You think I'm joking? Nope. Having this amount come in every month would open up so many doors and opportunities I cannot even. YouTube.com/heartbeat, you're not even the most famous Heartbeat, because last I checked, now I could be wrong, but isn't there a Heartbeat Productions already? Like, isn't that Kevin Hart's thing? Like, is that Kevin Hart's thing? Oh! It's Kevin Hart's thing!